Aries, welcome to your weekly tarot reading for January 2nd to the 8th, and Happy New Year to you, Aries. I hope 2023 is kicked off for you in a positive and productive way. And here's me in front of the camera, a new year, new me. I'm giving this a go again. As many of you know that I'm a bit shy. I definitely am an extreme introvert, so I have only done a few of these in the past. But let me know in the comments below, do you like a reading like this? Do you not really mind? I feel that it's more personal and it kind of feels like we're here together and like a live reading, and hey, who knows, maybe I'll do one of those in the future. So let me know, Aries, and yeah, we'll see if I can keep them coming. Okay, I am going to frame up this reading by drawing you some cards from the Moonchild Tarot. So we'll jump into that to let you know, Aries, that I'm back for personal... Woo! First one out. Oh, I'm going to keep that. I'm back for personal readings and healings as well. So the link down below is... you'll find the link to my website where you can peruse what I'm offering. Also, your 2023 yearly overview reading is live here on YouTube. Please go and check that out. Give you an idea of how the energies are playing out. There's also an extended version where I dive into the life areas of work, career, money, finance, love and relationships. Hopefully I'll remember to link that one below as well. Okay, first one out, Aries. The Chariot. You are moving ahead to major victories this year. Leaving behind the challenges of 2022. Like many of you will know, I'm also an Aries, so I'm really tuned the Aries energy, and I think from what I've seen in the comments, many people have had a hard run. It's not just been for last year, Aries, it's been for some time. I mean, Chiron, that wounded healer, is still transiting our sign for another few years. So this has actually been a massive time where we are actually working through a lot of our traumas, a lot of our triggers, and it's like a big cleanse. So you'll find that in a few years' time, you will be literally on fire and just keep going, because you're in a process here. So the Chariot is about determination and strength and courage to keep going, to let go of comfort zones, to let go and navigate through those traumas. And ultimately, it's a huge card of moving towards victory, right? With strong intentions and aligned decisions. Three of Cups. Celebration, joy, fun, play, growth. There might be a victory to celebrate this month. You might be also attending some beautiful celebrations. It might be that some of the hard work across the last year or so, some of those seeds that you have planted are starting to flourish, and you're actually beginning to see the success and the fruits of your labor here, Aries. Let's get another one. Six of Cups. Okay, so this is another one about growth and receiving. The Cups energy, okay, so feeling emotionally connected, feeling happy, getting your happiness back. It can also be a card of making memories or experiencing nostalgia from the past, okay? You might be processing something. It can be around children as well. And, let's not forget that one of the classic readings of this card is that it can be a reconnection energy with a past romance, a family member, or a friend as well. So beautiful energy there, Aries. Okay, well, we're going to have to see how this frames up, Aries. I'm going to draw you 9 cards now from the Rider-Waite, and I will be speeding it up, so I'll see you in just a mo. Aries, these are your cards. Well, nothing quite says end of a tough cycle like the Ten of Wands with an Ace of Pentacles. There is new energy coming in, and this is the sense of a sigh of relief for you, okay, as things finally take a positive turn. The Sun is here, most positive card in the tarot deck. Beautiful, beautiful energy. Also the Four of Wands. So we are dealing in happiness, right? But we also have the Tower here. So there are some blocks to that happiness that need to be addressed, okay? That's why you're here for this tarot reading. That's why you're guided here, and that's why you're looking at this kind of information online. So you know, sometimes to get to the other side, we need to go through the painful bit. We need to rip a band-aid off, but the rewards are great. Okay, so it feels like there's a situation in your life that is no longer giving you, Aries, the growth that you desire. Okay, now that could look like, you know, outgrowing a relationship because you're living separate lives, going your own ways, want different things for the future. This could be, you know, work or career that doesn't feel like a fit for you. It's not on purpose for you. It doesn't align with, you know, your values, your beliefs. Maybe it's the place that you're living in. Maybe it's too small for opportunity. Maybe too big and crazy and you're wanting peace. So there's something here that's not fitting. And the Tower says that in the foundation, okay, in the foundation, you know, there's something that, you know, is unstable. And that is why it's kind of imploding right now or coming down, or it needs to be pulled down, because you can build what you want on top of that. If the foundation isn't steady and strong, ultimately you're building a house of cards that at some point in the future, you know, with just a bit of a shake, it's going to start falling. So the message with the Tower is to let it fall. Don't try and patch it up and do a repair job, Aries, because we'll go around for another cycle and then we'll come back to an even more deteriorated situation. Now, some of you with the Ace of Pentacles have already had an opportunity come in, which is the catalyst for this change. If you haven't, this is your cue to look, okay? So if you are needing a different job so you can transition out of one that you just can't stand anymore, you need to look. You need to create the pathway for the universe to bring that in. If you're in a relationship and you're really unhappy, if it's a live-in relationship, you're going to need somewhere to go. If you choose to leave, you're going to need a home. Ace of Pentacles can be that yes to, you know, a new place or something like that. So the Ace of Pentacles is the piece that you need to actually take this transition. So be seeking so that it will seek you. Because you can end with the Ten of Wands this very weighty situation that feels like it's become a bit of a burden for you, right? It might be that in this job or relationship, whatever it is for you, I'm talking generally, Aries, because this is a pattern of energy, right? You need to link it to your situation, but it's become heavy for you because maybe you are the one carrying it, meaning in a relationship, you've been working at it, you've been doing all the work, or the childcare, whatever it is, work, career, you've been working your butt off, but maybe it hasn't delivered the results. Maybe you've just been over-delegated to. Either way, it's not sustainable, and you're out, Aries, because you're not one to stay in a situation that you're unhappy with for a very long time. You might be dealing with a Taurus, okay, because King of Pentacles and the Hierophant are both Taurus cards for me. I also have Leo with the Sun and Cancer with the Chariot. So you might be dealing with a Taurus. Now, if you're not dealing with a Taurus, these cards are saying that the situation is something traditional. So, you know, this could be a marriage or a de facto live-in relationship. This could be a course of study, like a university degree or a diploma or course. This could be the actual physical home that you live in. This could be a traditional career, okay? There's something about it that maybe from the outside looks like you've got your life together or you're on the right path to others. But this is not making you happy, Aries. So the Hierophant is saying have faith in your truth, in your path, in your dreams, and have the strength and courage to begin the transition towards this, because it's not this situation, okay? Yes, you committed to it at one point, but that was from a different version of you, Aries. You've gone through growth now. You've matured, you know, spiritually here, and it's time to make new choices from the new version of you that you are in 2023. And that's because, Aries, you know, you've been on a massive exponential growth curve because Chiron's been in your sign, okay? Which means that you've probably, you know, friends have left your life during this time. You've probably gone through major transitions. If you haven't made that transition yet, you know the ones that you need to make. It's been challenging, but the more you line up with the version of yourself that you are today, the more your life will improve and the more happiness will come your way. So there's a tower that needs to fall, you know, to make that happen. And there could be some real confusion about should I, shouldn't I. You might also be having, you know, involved with someone who's smoke screening you. Like, they might sort of know that there's that undercurrent that you might leave this behind, and they might be dangling the carrot, telling you what you want to hear. But we have to remember that all that glitters isn't gold, and if there's no weight behind those words, right, if there's no follow through on those promises, then essentially this is a fantasy, okay? It's not reality. So be mindful of the Seven of Cups, because that's the very energy that can lead to sabotage of your dreams, and it can be a deception, whether it's a self-deception or somebody in your environment, okay? So yeah, don't sabotage this opportunity to move forward. Now the Sun is here. And this is the most positive card in the tarot deck, so they say, where you have the opportunity to overcome a massive challenge or obstacle, Aries, and go through a rebirth. But you will need to step into your true vulnerability and really own that, so that you can make a better choice for yourself. If you came to this reading with a should I or shouldn't I question, this is your yes card. This is your green light to move forward. Okay, so it says that the future is bright ahead on this new path. Now, the Hierophant, again, as I mentioned, is the indication that it's time to go your way, your direction, Aries, and unlock quite an unknown path, because you haven't stepped into that before. Have faith. There might be, you know, your spiritual values playing into this with the Hierophant. You know, you might have had a spiritual awakening or receive advice through some kind of spiritual means, and that is guiding you to your truth here, guiding you to, you know, your path, a path that can lead to happiness, stability, security. And it might have been with the Six of Cups that as a child or in a different younger version of you, before, you know, these situations and the baggage of these situations got involved, that you knew this was who you were. But maybe you shelved it. Maybe you had to have those experiences. Now it's coming back around, okay? It's coming back around for you. So the Four of Wands is a beautiful card of abundance, happiness, celebration, positive relationships, and, you know, happy home and all of that side of things. If you are seeing 1111, Aries, again, the universe is trying to guide you and get your attention at this time. It's an awakening code, and I often find that you start seeing it as you're getting close to a decision point, and it's saying, keep going, Aries, you're on the right track. Be very mindful of what you're thinking in that moment, because there is truth in it for you. There is guidance in it for you. Big reading, Aries, it always is for you. Let's grab you a Divine Abundance card to close this out. Can we get a parting message for Aries? Oh, this is interesting. It's the Loss card. And I just think it's that Tower, you know. Sometimes we have to lose something to gain. We have to let go of something to step into the new. Let's read it. Sometimes you learn true offering through loss. You make a passionate invitation for love to take over and bring her own plan instead of the ego's. Yeah, it's about removing yourself maybe from the traditional path or from a situation, so that your own plan, the plan that you signed up to, you know, incarnate on earth, which is a school, a learning school, an ascension school, is really calling to you, and you're being called to realign to that path of truth. And sometimes a good old Tower moment is the catalyst for that. Okay, Aries, that's what I have for you. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated for those it's meant for. Check out your 2023 yearly reading, especially with this in mind. It feels like you are in a transition, so you might want to see how that's going to play out. Please do like, share, comment, let me know how this is resonating for you. I try to reply to you all, and I'm just wishing you so much love and magic, Aries. Do take care. Bye for now.